Let me ask you a question. If you had superpowers, simple question, would you be good or evil?
Would I be good or evil?
Yeah.
I'd ride a line, man.
You what?
I'd ride a line.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
You wouldn't be. You don't know if you'd be good or evil.
I don't know. I mean, because there's probably things that I want to do when I'm.
All right, I know what you do. You'd be good.
I probably shouldn't do this.
You'd be good, but you would still use it to get to gain something for yourself.
That's the thing. If you want, like, you know,
why
you
not?
want the good row in the movie theater.
Why not?
You know what I mean?
Why not?
I
If you're not killing anyone,
roller coaster.
right? Why the hell wouldn't you? Why do you have them then? To do nothing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you're shooting spaghetti from your fingers, which would probably feed a lot of people. That's you know.
See, but that'd be good. The good
so
you do
hungry.
and everything. But that's the thing is, like, you have these superpowers, and you're gonna go out there, and all you're gonna do is help people. Like, the thing is, you're never gonna do anything for yourself. Like, I don't need to wander the streets waiting for something to happen. Like, you know, chances are I'm gonna be sitting at home watching Netflix, and I'm gonna be like, kind of want some food, and I don't need to get up and go get it. You know, like if I can make something appear or teleport or, you know.
Would you? Okay, yeah. I mean,
that's the thing.
So if you had superpowers, you wouldn't go actively fight crime. You would just
if I happen to be around and something happened, I'd be like, all right, I can do something about this.
Yeah. Okay.
Depending on what my powers are, of course. Like, that's the thing is I'm not really thinking about what my powers are, but like let's be realistic. Like, if they made a movie with a realistic superhero, it'd just be somebody like whatever, you know. Like, I'm just gonna hang out. I don't need an outfit. You know what my outfit is? T-shirt and sweatpants. Yeah. That's my costume.
That's my costume, yeah.
And my lair is my couch.
Yeah.
And I have the TV.
And I have all the tech I need. Yeah. I have a phone, a tablet, and then a laptop.
Yeah.
And my smart TV.
That's it.
That's all I need.
That's it.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, okay.
You know, that's good. Yeah. I'm not even going to tell you my answer then. That was just for you.
Okay.
It wasn't for me. Thanks. It was for you. All right. Movies.
Yeah.
What do you got?
What do I have?
Yeah. Oh. V.I. Warshawski. Wow, from Kathleen Turner. I remember that.
Yeah, you do.
V.I. Warshawski.
Yeah.
They actually named that. That's a name of a movie.
Yeah. What I'm going to tell you, it says...
It's the name of a friggin' movie.
Here's the deal with it, okay? It was actually based on a series of books. Not unlike Jack Reacher.
Not unlike Jack Reacher. Yeah.
Yeah. Except Jack Reacher somehow got a sequel. No idea how. You know, I know you like it for whatever reason. I don't understand it.
I like the books. The movie was okay. I mean, it wasn't a Bourne movie, you know.
Anyway, it was a series of books. Kathleen Turner, Wayne Knight's in it.
Wayne Knight's in it. No, damn. Nedry. Dennis Nedry.
Nedry, Newman. Knight. Anything with N.
Yeah.
And the plot is basically she meets somebody in a bar, an ex-hockey player named Boom Boom. And he shows up, like, after they meet and everything, he shows up at her house with his daughter and says, hey, can you watch her? I got to do something. And he ends up getting killed on a boat.
This is Newman?
No.
Oh, the kid, the hockey player, the hockey guy.
Yeah, the hockey guy. Played by Stephen Meadows.
30-something?
Not sure, but that would be boring. So the girl basically says, hey, V.I., I'd like you to investigate, you know, what happened.
Okay,
and she hires her. But that's the thing, is she's sassy on the outside, but, you know, soft on the in.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So is it a comedy?
It's kind of like, a lot of, like, she tries to do, like, those one-liners, and like, they're always like, what does the V stand for? And she's like, my first name.
You know what I know about this movie is that that was a joke. When you were researching it just now.
That's how well the joke went over in the audiences.
I know this.
Because I don't think the movie did that well.
When you were upset because you thought this was going to be better than it was when you looked at the trailer. Yeah. Anyway, all right, one of mine?
Yeah.
All right.
He keeps getting these stupid horror movies. Howling 6.
The Freaks.
All right, let's hear it.
So
what led up to Howling?
Obviously,
from Howling 1 to 6. What happened?
They're all loosely connected. It's all just werewolves. This one was a direct-to-home video.
This time it's personal?
No.
Like that? No.
Actually, well, maybe. A little. So this one was just like this one guy, he's a werewolf, and he gets tricked or he gets like basically kidnapped into this carnival where this guy makes him become one of the attractions, right? And there's all, of course it's carnival, so all these weird, freaky people around, right?
Always.
Here's the big turn is that the head of the carnival, the guy that basically kidnaps this guy, is a vampire. Yeah.
Okay.
You want names?
Do I want names?
So the main guy's name is Ian. And he's a drifter. and he takes like a
Is
job.
he a vampire?
No, he's the werewolf.
Oh.
Yeah. It's really bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, they switched that one
There's
up.
7 Howling movies, and they're based
Oh,
on
there was
books.
another
This is
one?
also based on books.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Howling has a series of books.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay, so we have Via Warshawski. Am I saying that right?
I don't know. I think that was part of the joke as well. If you watch the trailer, like people just say it all different ways.
Because no one knew how to say it. And
Whailshawski.
they're like, can we rename this movie? And the
Warshawski.
director's like, no, this is the name.
That's the thing, yeah.
Whatever, so dumb.
I think they
What year?
expected it to be this crazy thing. 1991.
So is this 91?
See that?
Wow, there's very
They go hand in hand.
similarities in this.
With a little bit of it.
Obviously, VI.
Is she a werewolf? Does she become a werewolf? Is she a vampire?
No, I think maybe. Can we just do real quick? She gets hired to find someone, and is a werewolf. Can she be hired to find Ian? Maybe it's the sequel. Maybe it's Howling 6.1 or 6A or something where he's missing. Right? He was a drifter, but people back home miss him. There's someone that actually misses. He left because he's like, I'm a werewolf. I'm gonna go and be a werewolf somewhere. He ends up getting involved with these backwoods people in this town, this nowhere town. I can actually name the town. The town is actually called Canton Bluff.
Whoa.
So they, you know what I'm saying? And maybe she gets hired to find them. Do we want to do that? Stick with the same 2 main characters.
There we go. Yeah. But we need to bring the girl back from the movie, and she ends
we
up
have to
being
bring
like
this
a
vampire back.
or-
Yeah,
Well, how about she's a vampire? We don't need to bring that one back. She's a vampire.
R.B.
She
Harker.
was adopted by this guy. Who is this vampire?
R.B. Harker.
She was adopted after this
Harker.
This movie.
Okay, yeah. His name's Harker, so
Okay.
he's the bad dude.
Harker. Sounds good. All right, cool.
What do you mean cool? That's it?
Yeah, what else are we gonna do then?
What are we calling it?
Well, like that's the thing at the end.
Are we
It's
gonna
like,
call it?
we're gonna find this thing, and it turned out like the girl is like, oh hey, let's go out to lunch and stuff, and you turn out you better get off the case because
what
I'm a
happens in
vampire.
this movie?
What one?
What happens in this one, the one we're making?
Well, somebody gets hired, right?
No, we got the premise.
Yeah.
What happens?
She turns into a werewolf
Or a vampire?
or a vampire, or how about like a
both.
banshee?
Oh. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
She turns into a banshee.
Because banshees, they don't necessarily howl. They kind of wail.
They wail. They scream.
right?
Yeah. Banshees wail.
So it wouldn't be the howling. It would be like maybe
The
more
wailing.
like the wailing, like VI wailing.
VI wailing. Can we? Oh. I'm.
How about VI Whailshawski?
Well, I think maybe it should be more something like the wailing. Like
How
one.
about Whailshawski?
Because it's like
The Whailshawsking.
the
The Whailshawsking.
I think you're giving it too much.
I'm not giving it enough, Chris.
Okay.
I'm not giving it enough.
Let's play this down on the old Quasar.
Don't damage it.
No, the Quasar will be fine. So what are we calling it?
VI Whailshawski.
Am I doing a hyphen?
No. That's her name now. She changed. She says.
Whale A-I-L.
There was so much confusion with her first name.
W-H-A-I-L.
And now
she
in this one,
changes it.
Now she changed her last name. To kind of keep that confusion going. They're
How's it spelled?
Oh, it's
C-H?
Warshawski or Warshawski.
Is it C-H at the end? C-H-A-W-S-K-I?
Chawski. No, S-H.
Showski.
Yeah.
Whailshawski. Oh, I like that better than Chowski.
Warshawski, yeah. VI.
V.I. Whailshawski.
Yeah.
Hate it. Let's go. Good. All right,
Okay, next.
TV. Let's do TV.
Let's do TV. Okay.
Screw it.
So, yeah.
All right.
Let's see what you have first.
You want mine?
You go, yeah.
All right, you.
I Dream of Jeannie.
I Dream of Jeannie, but here's the thing.
Little classic.
Here's the thing. Wizard, Genie. Anyway,
Wizard of Id. That was an awful comic. Remember it would be in like the newspaper?
Wizard of Id.
It was never funny.
I always assume because of ego and id, those are the two things, the id and the ego, right? And I was like, I thought that's what that was because he was very self. Wait, what is id? Ego is, we know what ego is, but isn't id what is id again?
Like id Software.
No, not it's ID Software, the makers of Duke Nukem.
Yeah, but it's id. It's actually id.
I always called it id. You
It
talk
is
to
id.
talk to IGN or GameSpot, and they'll tell you it's ID Software.
It's id.
I'm telling you, I agree. I always called it
id.
id Software.
It's id
What about
Software.
Apogee?
Apogee.
Right?
was
They
good.
made a lot of
What about
shareware.
micrograms.
Oh my God, yeah.
Right, Infogrames.
It
That
was Infogrames, yeah, grams.
Infogrames, yeah. It was like,
Grams?
It was like, no,
Grams?
it was like Infogames, but there was an R after
Yeah,
the G.
yeah,
So it
yeah.
was Infograms.
Grams.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Either way, what does it mean?
It doesn't mean anything. They're just trying to sound high tech
Intelligent.
back in the 80s.
There was a company called
90s.
Electrobrain.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember them?
I got a game coming up later on this episode where you'll remember the company. They made a lot of properties.
A lot of properties.
They got sued. Anyway,
Really?
so what was I saying? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this is this was in syndication around the time, like our time frame that we're doing here, 80s, early 90s, right? So late 70s, 80s, early 90s. That's us. However, this show was 65 to 70. It ran for 5 seasons, but we watched it. The reason we're keeping it on the show is because we watched it in.
Yeah, people.
We watched it in
People
syndication.
know about
so
it,
we
right?
watched it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. Simple. It's a dude named I forget his name.
Darren.
Nope, wrong show. It's, Tony Nelson.
Oh.
This Tony Nelson he's on a mission where he finds the lady in the bottle, and she comes out, and she doesn't speak English, and he wishes for her to speak English. She becomes his master. She falls in love with him, love at first sight. She's been in there for 2,000 years.
Oh wow.
2,000 years. So he's like the first being that she's seen. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go.
Interesting.
It's a genie and a dude. I mean, I'm not going to get into the lore of it. There's some stuff. They retcon some stuff later in the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I
interesting.
gotcha.
What do you got?
What do I have? I'm just trying to bring up like an image. What is this image from?
What are we doing, TV? Okay.
This is TV. Yeah.
I forgot what the heck we were doing.
What is this image from?
Oh, that's definitely from a show, and that's a show that was on HBO, and it was a kid's show,
Yeah.
and it was a learning show, and that was the band. That was the band, and the name of the show was Encyclopedia. I knew that. You didn't even have to show
How
it
did
to
you
me.
even know that?
Because that was the band, man. She had the bone in her hair, and
I don't even remember
the
there being
blonde.
a band.
Yeah, there was a band. Jim Fife was in that show. Okay, I used to love Encyclopedia. Yeah, man.
Anyway, Encyclopedia was from. It premiered in 1988.
Damn.
I don't know if it says in here how
Good
long
show.
how long it ran or anything like that. I really don't care. It could still be running today. I have no idea.
Nah, it's not
Probably
running anymore.
But, anyway, they do like they'd pick like a letter or series of
It was
letters.
like a
right?
skit show. It was like a skit show.
But they go
where
with word. They'd go with words, and they'd
They
go
pick a
through them.
letter.
Yeah.
So like E. And now they just random things in the E section from the encyclopedia. Anything that was funny or interesting that they could put on camera or make a prop.
Yeah,
or
and you get like an encyclopedia from back in the day, and it would always have on the side
the letter.
PEA
Oh yeah, depending on how.
to
Yeah.
SAN,
Yeah.
and it would be anything that filled that went through that. So here is the most current iteration of the dictionary right now.
Encyclopedia.
So you have in here reaping machine, right? The
machine that the Grim Reaper uses to take your soul.
Rio Grande or Rio Grande, if you will.
I prefer Grande.
Rio Grande. Here's the Pyrenees.
Pyrenees? The Pyrenees?
Pyrenees.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those are mountains?
Pottery. Born with the primitives.
Oh, the
right?
primitives.
The primitives.
Yeah.
So it's delicious. Always.
What are you looking at?
It's delicious.
What were you looking at behind you?
I thought I heard something.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty freaky. So we have I Dream of Jeannie in Encyclopedia.
But that's the thing.
A show about
I want to
learning.
share some of my favorite topics.
Oh.
Please?
Yeah, okay.
Please?
Go ahead.
Okay.
By all means.
Alchemy. They
Oh.
did this on the show. Alchemy.
Okay, yeah, good.
They did leeches.
Okay.
Judo.
Judah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And chlorophyll.
I remember the chlorophyll one. Shut up. I remember it. Absolutely.
So, anyway, fun. You have I Dream of Jeannie. How do we put that with... I mean, would they act out the skits? Would they...
That's a good sound right there.
Would they do?
Why are you talking away from the mic? Come forward.
Would they do? Like, would that be the band? Would it be called Darren the Band instead of Betty?
It's not Darren.
Who is it?
Nelson. Tony Nelson.
Tony Nelson. Nelson the Band. Remember Nelson? The twins? There's going to be a band called Nelson.
They were blonde.
They were very blonde.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Hold on.
There's going to be a band called Nelson. Just throwing it out there.
I'm thinking, can the genie come in? Can it be I Dream of Encyclopedia or something? And like,
I have a feeling
the genie. Oh, what do we do?
Now here's a range of topics. All right, the range of topics, obviously from the encyclopedias, because encyclopedias have a range of topics.
Well, yeah,
that's the whole purpose, if you will.
Well, wasn't it? Stop grabbing. How is it that you have an encyclopedia volume, behind you right now?
This volume. This is our continent. Now this is
newly printed, by the way.
Newly.
Oh, ow.
You okay?
Yeah. We've got some marks in here. Did you make these marks? Did you put those little bookmarks in there? Who's been researching
we're going to reference right now Louisiana.
Oh.
Okay. We're going to also reference we're not going to reference Massachusetts or Montana.
Why is this what is this volume?
We're referencing Texas.
What's this volume?
This one is called Our Continent. Sometimes they'd have extras, like at the beginning and the end.
Like an appendix.
Almost.
An external appendix, I like to say.
This one's called Volume 14.
Oh.
The XIV. Those are called...
Our Continents.
Roman digits.
Digitals. Roman digitals.
Yeah. There's another one here. Hold on.
Oh.
Oklahoma.
Where the
state that grew overnight. That's what they're known for. That's like their motto. The motto.
Okay. There's also a play about
actually, they might also be the Boomer State.
Boomer.
But they're also the state
you
that
mean like
grew
from
overnight.
Left 4 Dead, those boomers
from
Left 4 Dead?
So you have an encyclopedia and would have a range of topics. Okay. Now,
how does the genie fit in?
I feel like the genie should fit in that Darren makes wishes.
Not Darren. Tony Nelson.
Tony Nelson, one of the Nelson twins, makes a wish. And it's just random wishes, and then they come up, the band plays the music for the wishes.
So every time he wishes for something, it's like, oh man, I wish I had some popcorn. Boom! The band pops in, and these people come in. Pops in, and these people come in with props and everything, and they perform an informational skit about popcorn. He's like, I just wanted some popsicle.
And sometimes he just says, yes, I just want some.
I just wanted some popsicle. I don't need this right now.
I wish you would just get out of here. And then they'd have get out of here.
Yeah, they have a song and another skit. Oh my God, I love it.
So phrases and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I wish you would just shut up.
It's really mean to her.
They'd have a thing about shut up. Yeah. You know?
I mean, I'm not condoning being mean to women, but that'd be pretty funny.
So that's what's going to happen on here.
What's it called? I wish you would leave me alone.
That's the show's name? I wish you would leave me alone.
I'm just saying. It could be the subtitle. I Dream of Encyclopedia.
I Dream of Nelson?
I Dream of Nelson. No, you don't put encyclopedia? You gotta put that in the title. You gotta put something in that.
Sometimes we have things where we don't put the other one in there.
What if we do...
It's kind of...
what if we do I Dream of Jeannie Volume...
Sometimes they have the spiritual successors.
Yeah.
So maybe we can just call it, like, instead of encyclopedia, like Wishes.
Wishes.
You know, like Wishes with Nelson.
Witches? Wishes?
Witches and wishes.
Wishes, I wish you would leave me alone.
I wish I had some popcorn.
How about wishes?
How about Nelson wishes?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
They had some popcorn.
No. Let's not get that specific. Let's call it wishes. Nelson's wishes. Nelson's.
There's I Dream of Jeannie.
Nelson.
I wish for Nelson.
Wishes.
I wish for Nelson because we want this to happen. So we're wishing for Nelson.
Oh, come on.
We wish for Nelson.
We wish for Nelson. Fine. If that's what you want to do. No, I mean, okay, yeah. I don't mind it. That's cool. I spell Nelson. All right.
Nelson.
All right. Video game.
The Nelson brothers.
No, cartoons.
Yeah.
I had my things wrong. Cartoons. You want me first? You first?
I don't care.
What do you got?
I have.
You're ready. You're ready.
I mean, this says the Tarzan Lone Ranger Adventure Hour.
Oh my
but
god!
It's specifically just the Lone Ranger part.
Okay.
Okay.
God, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it ran for 14 episodes, and they were about 15 minutes, not counting commercials and stuff
God,
like that.
I hate these so much. I like the Lone Ranger. I was a huge fan of Lone Ranger growing up.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Lone Ranger.
I never thought anything.
Lone Ranger. He's a vigilante.
I was gonna say like Lone Ranger's like Tarzan, and this is Tarzan. Like who cares? Like it was like the early 20th century,
right?
21st century.
Go to hell already.
And it's just so, it's so boring. Robin Hood. Who cares?
I like Robin Hood though.
But I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about King Arthur. I don't care about any
So
of that.
all right, Lone
stuff.
Ranger. Lone Ranger is his.
Chris, I don't care.
His Tonto was his.
They just came out with it. What was it? What was the movie that just came out recently? Stupid King Arthur movie.
King Arthur
came out.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody.
It was
Obviously,
like
nobody
Ripley,
cares. Nobody.
Well, listen, my cartoon. It's chock full.
Like maybe you have these 70-year-old producers at these studios, the movie studios. They're I grew up on the Tarzan.
This is a Guy Ritchie though.
Yeah, but
no,
it's
that
so
was Guy
boring.
Ritchie
It's
King
so-
Arthur, man.
Yeah, but dude, he's a hired hand. That's the thing is they come up with this thing and they hire a director and that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
What has Guy Ritchie done besides that anyway?
Snatch.
How long ago
Which
was
you
that?
and I saw in college on a field trip. Remember?
How long ago was that?
That was 20 years ago.
That's the thing. Is like what are these people doing now? David Fincher, he was great back in the day.
Yeah, not anymore.
You know, with Seven and all those movies.
All right.
But that's
okay. You're getting off on a rant, and it's fine.
I am. But that's what I'm saying is nobody wants these stories told for
But
the
that's
18th
what.
time.
Okay, but this is the 80s. We're not talking about a Lone Ranger from like 2015. We're talking about this now.
Like Russell Crowe was in Robin Hood.
Robin
Are you
Hood, yeah.
kidding? You know,
I know. I didn't like that Robin Hood. It was boring as all hell.
Kevin Costner already did it.
The best Robin Hood
But
movie.
Who's going to be the next one?
Name the best Robin Hood movie. Go.
Like Shia LaBeouf's going to be in the next Robin Hood movie.
Name the best one.
Next what? The best what?
Robin Hood movie.
There are none.
Yes. Mel Brooks is Men in Tights. Done. All right. Here's mine.
The Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers.
Okay. Now hold on. Now this is gonna be a bit. I'm not gonna really
All right,
go
let's
through it.
Okay.
I'm
leaning
God
back.
Almighty. There's a group called Beta, Bureau of Extraterrestrial Affairs, okay, with a task force called they're the Ranger Division, and in this Ranger Division is where we find our main characters, okay. And basically, they just went around and they had to fight the Queen of the Crown from the Crown Empire. And yeah, well, you're falling asleep. So let me give you the main characters. You have Zachary Fox, who's the leader, Shane Gooseman, Nico, Walter Doc Hartford, and that's it. You awake? Theme songs: No Guts, No Glory, Rangers Ride Forever. All right, basically, it's just a bunch of. They have cybernetic implants. This is what's happening. Oh my God! Did you just did you realize what's happening?
I'm so bored.
Listen. Do you realize what's happening?
No.
This episode is of coincidence.
Why?
The Lone Ranger, and these guys are in the Ranger Division. Guess what?
The Galaxy Rangers?
Guess what? Hear that snap? You know what that means?
No.
I just transported the Lone Ranger into the year. I believe it's like 2086.
Okay. Now he's not the Lone Ranger anymore.
Right.
He's the Team Ranger or something.
He's right. The Team Ranger.
He's team. He's all about the Team Ranger.
We're going to call it The Adventures of Team Ranger.
Team Ranger.
But now Ranger being plural, it's all of them. What was the cartoon with the cybernetic horse again? Lone Star?
Brave Star.
Brave Star.
Yeah.
His horse, Trigger, that's right, his horse is named Trigger, I know it, dies on the way up, so they give him a new horse named Trigger 2.0, and it's a cybernetic. Tonto, he died. He's half, no, he through
About half of him got transported.
Yeah, so like Zachary Fox, who's half of him is cybernetic. They did,
but I don't even want there to be cybernetics. How about it's just his legs walking around?
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say his legs could be
right above
the cybernetic part. Instead
right
of half
above
down
where
the
his
middle,
stomach. He got cut off right above where his stomach is. So they constantly just dump food in there. It's like a funnel, and they dump food. Just
and they put
to
a
keep him
speaker
alive.
in his waist. and little arms, robot arms coming out,
Yeah.
and they put like a headband, like a mullet with a headband on
Just
top.
a feather.
Yeah.
They just stick a feather in his belt.
Is that bad? Is that bad?
Why?
Is it freaky for kids? No, right?
No,
you know,
it's
there's
funny.
a show called The Day My Butt Went Psycho, right?
No.
Yeah, it's a book and it's a show.
Yeah.
And it's about butts that come alive, and they're
Okay.
butts. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I like it.
We got it. Go.
And what are they doing? Who are they fighting?
I'm just gonna tell you.
Who are they
I'm
fighting?
gonna say 2 words, 2 names, and you know what I'm gonna say.
What?
Who did voices in the show?
Oh yeah. I guarantee you.
No. I'm telling you on the
here?
Lone Ranger.
Oh well, I can tell you right now. Welker did it.
Frank Welker did voices on this show.
Of course he did. He's in every single. I just want to see who did it in these ones. If I can't find them. I'm pretty sure Frank Welker did. Oh wait, hold on. Voices. Doop. Oh God. He didn't.
He didn't.
He did not.
It's okay. There's still time.
Oh. Frank, where were you? There's a Peter Wetzler.
Close. Not quite. But mark it down and let's see if he ever did anything else in the future.
Yeah, true. All right, cool. What are we calling this again? Oh, The Adventures of Team Ranger.
Yeah.
All right. I got to write this down, so you got to give me a second because it's going to be long.
That's okay.
Adventures of Team
Testing.
Ranger. Where are we at? All right, let's go.
Yeah. Game
Video
time.
games. What's your favorite category?
What's my favorite category
that we do?
of all this stuff?
The 4 that we do.
I always, every single time we start doing this stuff, when we select, right, all random, our titles, every time I see the movies and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a good one, and I get so excited until the moment I click and I get stupid V.I. Warshawski.
And you're like, I really want to click again. I want to pick a different one.
I want to pick a different
You
one, but
can't.
no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck with this goofy movie.
I Dream of Jeannie, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Like that's the thing is Encyclopedia. I was like,
And the cartoon, I was like, we've done this
the cartoons are
many.
nightmares. I think we should axe the whole category.
No way.
It just keeps ending up being like the
The
Smurfs
same thing.
and stupid Scooby-Doo over and over again,
Can't.
and it's starting to really
All right,
frustrate
I'm gonna show you
me.
my video game, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna shut up about it.
I'm gonna show you. Ooh, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom,
1998
by Tengen or
88.
Tengen.
Read that again. Read that again.
What did I say?
You said 98.
Oh no,
It's 88.
10 years earlier.
Yeah.
4 years after the recording of this.
Oh yeah, true.
It's from the future.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I have the classic
I can't even read that. Silpheed.
Silpheed. It's a PH.
Silpheed. Oh
PH,
yeah.
son.
SILPHED.
Your
For
pH
Sega CD.
balance in order. Sega CD.
Sega CD.
Sega CD.
Silpheed.
So it was like 16 colors, full motion video backgrounds. The works, man.
What does it have? What is it
It was
about?
delicious. So we have this thing, and there was a spacecraft. Obviously, the Earth needed saving. So they had this squadron of SA-77 Silpheed
Side scroller? Did you say? I didn't hear you.
pre-rendered polygonal full motion video backgrounds. The spaceship was also polygonal but real time, because that's what it could.
Can you show me a picture of that?
Can I show you a picture of that? I can do you one better, man.
Can you show me a video?
I'll show you a video. I'll show you a video. So the cool thing about it was that there was a really awesome bad guy.
Baron Munchausen.
Zachalite.
Zachalite, that's a bad name.
Xacalite.
It's a lot of letters and a bad name.
They needed to save the Earth from this
Bad
dude.
name.
Right? Almost like the what did we have that?
Power Rangers.
No. I'm talking about the
R-Type.
the dark symmetry.
Oh, our game
Remember-
is Dark Symmetry.
remember Dark Symmetry?
Oh, that was a great game. God, that game is so good.
Dark symmetry. So what we do have is let's see here.
You know, I had an itchy thigh just now.
Yeah, everybody knows that. So
Sometimes when you get an itch and you scratch it, you're like, oh. I also hate when said, oh, I'm itching it. No, you're not itching a scratch.
you're scratching.
You're
the
scratching an itch.
itch. Yeah.
Get it right.
Yeah. So it was a cool game. I remember
Can
when
you
it
show
came
me
out.
something? You're babbling over here.
I think I used to own it. So here's a
That was supposed to be a
video.
Now,
Now
it's like Star. It says like a Star Fox.
yes. It was kind of like the same
So ISO, all right, it's an ISO
era, you know.
ISO
and Sega CD,
up,
like us
down,
too. We have this
shooter,
Silpheed and everything like that. But like you can see
what a crap name,
it was
dude.
all just full motion video backgrounds.
Pre-rendered polygons.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so here's the situation: Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom, 1988 NES version.
Now that was a port of the arcade game, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a port of the arcade game, correct? The arcade game followed the movie instead of this. Look who made it.
Yeah, Tengen.
Now, here's the thing. Tengen. I used to call them Tengen. Here's the thing.
Okay.
Tengen, there was two versions of the game distributed. One was from Tengen, one was from Mindscape. It was, they were identical, but what happened was there was a lawsuit because Tengen's unlicensed version got pulled. So Tengen had Airwolf, Knight Rider, The Goonies. I'm pretty sure it had Goonies.
No, that was Konami.
That was Konami.
They did have Roadrunner and the Tetris, the good version of Tetris.
Okay, yes, that's right.
That's what got them
the
in trouble.
gold. I remember I used to rent from this place called Cineplex.
Yeah.
And I used to rent. It was a corner store by my house, and I used to rent NES games from them. Mm-hmm. And I just remember being like, "Oh, I just want let me get the gold ones, the gold label, because that was my original gold label, right? Tengen, I want those. Let me
With
get
the black
those.
cartridges that didn't look like the other ones. It was like, what is this?
Yeah, it's so good. Anyway, this follows the movie, basically.
Okay.
It's a side-scroller platformer, but also kind of like what Contra does. It's basically similar to Contra, where you fight upwards too. The up. What do you call that? ISO up and down.
Isometric, side-scrolling, vertical scrolling.
So yeah, so that's all you got. Now, what do we do here? Silpheed. I hate that name. Why does Sega has some of the worst names?
That's the thing. Is this
for their
Sega
games? No, but I'm saying like just in general, Genesis and Sega games had to
Game
me.
Arts. This was Game Arts.
No, but I'm just saying for that system. This is why when I was a kid, I was always like, oh, you don't have Genesis. No, I have Super Nintendo because it's better than Genesis. I hated I hated Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Mario a lot better. I mean, I feel like it's whatever system you got first was what you went with.
Yeah.
No, I'm Genesis because I didn't have a Super Nintendo. No, I had a SNES.
Mm-hmm.
I had plenty of opportunity to play Genesis, and I hated all their games were weird to me. Like they were foreign to me. Like they were so like Japanese to me. That makes no sense when me saying that, but no, I don't care. I don't want to play that weird Japanese titled name. And it's like, but it's Sonic. I don't care. I don't want it. Anyway, so Street Fighter and Super Mario World, leave me the hell alone about it. Anyway, Silpheed, shit name. Indiana Jones, it's an exact port of the arcade. It follows the movie. What do we do?
What do we do? We
Indiana Jones in a damn spaceship.
Yeah, every day. Every day.
I got a question for you.
Indiana Jones and the Silpheed.
Hey, didn't you have a question for me?
Indiana Jones and the Silpheed.
No, shut up.
I'll get you next time.
I'm not using
Indiana
Silpheed.
Jones and the Silpheed.
I'm not using Silpheed. I hate it.
Indiana Jones and the SA-77 spacecraft.
That might work. Is that what it is? SA-77?
Yeah.
Can the SA-77
I think that might have been added in for the Sega CD version. The original game came out on the PC in 1986.
Okay.
So it very well could have been added in there.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can what's it called again? SA-77? Can ours have robotic legs? And
Indiana Jones?
And instead of flying
Is he like
around,
related to Tonto?
What? No.
So why? Why would he have robotic legs? How about his legs?
No, I said the ship. Are you listening to me? I said the ship.
I thought you meant Indiana Jones.
The SA-77. I said, can it have robotic legs?
That's like Robotech, dude.
No, it's the ship. It just has legs underneath. It looks like...
You do understand that's like Robotech, dude.
Fine. So can we do that and it just and it be a side-scrolling platformer?
It was like the
You're like,
planes
this looks like it looks like it's going to be like a space fight. No.
They had the planes.
It's not going to be that.
They had the planes, and they had legs in Robotech.
No, they yeah, but it was a little more than that. This is going to be a cheesy version of that. This is what that ship looks like with legs.
I think Indiana Jones should whip onto like the plane, like the landing gear, and fly around. And he flies around under the ship. Boom, 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 shooting things.
Can you switch back and forth?
To what?
Like you have these two characters. Oh, I'm Indiana Jones. I'm on the ground. Oh, I'm in the air.
You
or is it that's
a
a non-player?
So
that's a non-player.
That's all it is in the beginning of the level.
That'll be a non-player.
Right in the beginning of the level, you have it, and he whips onto the landing gear. The landing gear goes up to clip the whip in, and there's kind of trajectory. So you hit left, and he kind of flows behind it a little bit. flows right. And a little
You know
bit
this is
behind
the
it.
third or
And
fourth
he's
time
sitting
that
there,
you've
and
come up with
boom,
this
boom,
concept,
and he
right?
shoots with his gun.
You know that,
as
right?
He's holding onto it. No.
This is at the very least, this is the third time we've implemented it. I believe twice.
I think the Castlevania one, where Simon Belmont was sitting in the.
Are you forgetting He-Man?
He was whipping.
He-Man and Wildcats. Remember that?
They didn't have anything with
Yeah.
the ship.
Yeah. We made it was like a dumb ship where he hung Cringer or whatever his name is, hung down and yeah, dude.
I don't think that happened.
We did
this
that.
This is great because it's kind of like isometric.
No, I'm not
full
saying
motion
it doesn't
video
work.
backgrounds.
I'm just saying.
I'm
this
talking
is a concept that
revisit
you
the Temple of Doom with a spaceship.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. So the spaceship is an NPC. Is it a upgrade? Is it always there from the beginning, just flying over your head, and it's a special move that you use, and you do the whole thing, or is it just follow you all the time?
What are you talking about? He's attached to it. That's the whole point.
Oh, he doesn't walk around ever?
Think about the bridge scene.
Yeah. So he doesn't walk around though? He's not going to walk around and then like attach to it and use it like.
How about he can drop down further from it or like pull himself back up, almost like a grappling whip. Because he's on the here you go. He's holding the whip. It's kind of draped over his shoulder onto the ground, and then it goes up into the air. You can't see it because it's overcast. Okay, so you have Molaram on the other side of the bridge, right?
Molaram.
So he's on the other side of the bridge, and they're sitting there, and he decides to cut the bridge,
right.
And he's sitting there, and he's got his whip, and they don't know what's happening. They're just like whatever, and he cuts the bridge, and he can, and he.
Look how I'm posing for you.
The ship
See this pose?
pulls him up into the air as the bridge falls, and now he's hanging there.
Yeah, but you're saying he hangs from the ship all the time.
He's got the ship attached to him at all times by the whip.
By the way,
So he can't really use the whip for anything. He kind of tried to.
But he
fool
can
them by
move
being
back and
draped,
forth?
it goes up, and he can
avoid.
He can make it tighter.
So his jump move
he can
is
pull
just.
up.
So his jump move is just. He's retracting himself.
Yeah.
And he can go down, or is he at a constant level? And when he jumps, it goes whoop, and then goes right back down. Like it brings it back down.
He can pull himself in, reel himself in, or
so
reel himself
you can
out,
literally
like a fishing line.
So you can literally hang out right underneath the ship the whole level.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's
he's
not like
got to
he
avoid
moves like this. It kind of like the ship starts to move, and then he follows. Like he's swinging, like an almost like.
It's got some physics in there.
Yeah, like in Earthworm Jim or Castlevania 4.
Is this going to be a not NES? It'll be like a. You said full motion video.
Well, the backgrounds and stuff like that
And
are
what's
going to
he,
be very
16-bit?
lively.
He's like a 16-bit.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's
Wasn't
going to be
Sega
it's
CD
always part of that
32-bit?
stuff. No, Sega
Supposed to
CD
be
was
16.
It was just an attachment to the Genesis. So there you go.
So
it's going to be cool.
Okay. He's got weapon. He's got his pistol.
Yeah, he's going to. Yeah, and the sword.
Can he upgrade to like a minigun? Not minigun, a Tommy gun. That's time correct, isn't it? They had Tommy guns in the 30s.
There could be all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm saying, can his whip? Can you upgrade the whip? Can you upgrade your ship? Can your ship get a?
I don't even know if you see the ship. You just see him hanging like Spider-Man.
No, you got to see the ship.
It's up there, man. It's above the clouds.
No, you got to see the ship.
Okay, sometimes it comes down, but it's big.
How do you know it's up there then?
It's big.
How do you know it's up there?
Because it's attached.
It shows
to
you in
it.
the beginning.
He's attached to it, dude.
Yeah, Hold on. How about?
And when he's
also,
in the caverns, like on the mine carts,
he's still on the
mine cars or whatever like that. No, there's like holes in the ceiling of the cave or the mountain, and he can call in like airstrikes where they come down through the thing.
Okay, I like it.
And the ship can just blast down into it.
Man, you really just ran with this, huh?
Yeah.
You just had this vision.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like when one of us does that? Is it easy for the other person to just be like, okay?
I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. It's cool.
I like it. It works.
It alleviates.
So there you go. So now
Are we
have
calling
something
it
called
the Temple of Silpheed?
No, it's going to be Indiana Jones and the
Indiana Jones revisits Temple of Doom.
Indiana Jones and the SA-77.
That doesn't. I mean,
Indiana Jones and the Silpheed.
I hate that word, but I feel like we should use it in the damn title.
I know. Indiana Jones and the Silpheed. That's it. The Silpheed of what? How about Indiana Jones and the Silpheed of... And that's it.
No, you can't.
Perfect.
Silpheed.
Yeah, man. You like it.
And the Silpheed ...
And the Silpheed of... This is it.
Fucking hate it. Hate it so much. Well, V.I. Whailshawski.
No.
I can't.
The
Right?
game. It's the game.
We wish.
Again, the game is the best.
We
Thank you.
wish Nelson. That's what we wrote. It's what we said. We wish Nelson. We wish Nelson. God, that's a bad name. The Adventures of Team Ranger. Yeah, dumb. The Adventures of Team Ranger. I like the concept. I like that how we had Lone Ranger and
I hate
these
it
Rangers.
because I just think Lone Ranger is just stupid. Stupid.
Well, look. Whatever.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right, great.
Sounds good. I like it. Good stuff. I like the game. Again, the games are the best things ever.
No, sometimes we have some good movies, and sometimes the TV show is good.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be.
Sometimes the cartoon is pretty good.
Sometimes.
We've had some good stuff.
Okay.
The game, usually we enjoy the game
Yeah.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we hate it.
Sometimes.
All right, that's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Good times.
All right, bye.
Yeah. Click it.